The Adam22 thing. Have y'all been up on that?
My man.
So Adam22, he has the No Jumper podcast. Shout out to them and everything they're doing over there. Big name in the podcast scene. He's interviewed a lot of artists and things like that. He got involved with a porn star. They got married. They do a lot of scenes together on OnlyFans where he's fucking a girl or he's fucking her and the girl. But she's never had a solo scene by herself with a guy. He got the guy Jason Love.
Jason Love.
That's the big black dude. Paid him like $4,500 or $5,000, something like that, to fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Supposedly has 15 inches. So within the video, he's basically showing her things she ain't never really seen before, from what it seemed like. At the end, he cream pies in her, all that stuff. He was going raw dog. Watching the interview with him afterwards, he was saying that wasn't even part of it. He was saying that she was so tight that his shit went numb, and he ended up just. But they were saying that she was like eating it, all kinds of stuff. The aftermath, when she comes back to the No Jumper podcast to talk about it with her husband Adam22, they couldn't have sex together for the next like 2 to 3 days.
She was damaged.
Because she had to take time to heal. So then he ended up buying her a Lamborghini truck, trying to help her get her mind off of it. Mind you, they brought Jason Love in on the conversation on live. You see her squirming, blushing, all kinds of stuff on some having flashbacks of getting dicked down by this black dude right in front of her husband.
Okay, I think I've seen that clip where she said...
Yes. Also, I feel like I'd feel a lot of sexual tension, and I felt like we would have to do a scene.
But she said that to her husband.
Her husband brought that himself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To enter into the porn lifestyle, that's gonna happen.
Look, it wasn't the fact that you let a big black dude with allegedly 15 inches fuck your wife. It wasn't the fact that you let him cream pie inside of her, and she took it out and swallowed it. Supposedly, none of this was the issue. The issue was after the porn star guy, Jason Love, did an interview.
Oh, the interview, yeah.
She was so tight, his dick got numb because prior to him fucking her, nobody ever stretched her out. Out of all this shit that happened, that's what offended Adam22.
And remember, he was saying that.
Wait, so you did this, and then you get offended off of that because he pretty much said he was bigger than you.
The interviewer said, "So how do you think you fucked her better?" And he's like, "Of course I did.
Well,
of course I fucked her better." He was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be different because they have love, but." Yeah, I fucked the shit out of her.
Yeah, he does.
Porn is not something to be taken lightly. You accepted this whole lifestyle.
He felt awkward having an interview on her husband's podcast talking about it because, like
it was sex.
Every time it was brought up, she'll start giggling. Correct me if I'm wrong, Voice, but he said that there could have been a part 2 where they all haven't it was gonna
and he was being mad professional. He was like, "Yeah, as long as the money's right."
As long as I'm not sitting in a chair with my fucking arms tied behind my back or whatever.
You gotta hold the camera.
Her demeanor changes now every time she's around him. When women have sex with somebody, they pair bond. Obviously, the more partners they have, the less likely they're going to be able to pair bond. But if she's not having sex with that many men, it's more than likely she's going to pair bond a lot quicker. But this is why originally it was better to marry a virgin, because the virgin pair bonded right away with you.
Yeah. Time to get spicy. Here's a quick little story, right? And maybe Adam's probably never gonna see this shit, but if he does, what I would say, right? A while back, I was seeing this girl, right? She had a boyfriend or whatever. Big black dude, right? Whatever. I had my situation. We were cheating. She had her guy. I had my girl. We were still fucking around and shit. She enjoyed fucking, right? So one day, while we chilling, she goes, I think, to the bathroom or the kitchen. She leaves her phone. I had no right, no business doing this, but I just wanted to do it anyway. I decided to take her phone and shit, and I'm scrolling through her conversation, just being a fucking young, dumb, ignorant fucking fool that I've always been. And so I'm scrolling through and shit, and as I scroll up, I happen to come across this picture. And when I see the picture, it's a picture of her man's cock. It's a picture of his
It's her phone and her man. It sounds like it goes goes hand in hand.
Perfectly allowed.
Check this out. You know what I mean? I ain't got a gay bone in my body. I love women. Anybody that know me know I love pussy. When I saw that shit, I said, holy shit. And I almost felt insecure, but then I caught myself. I said, wait a minute. When I saw that shit, it made me think like, wow. You know what I'm saying? She's cheating on this guy with me because something's going on where maybe he's not satisfying her or whatever. But that shit made me feel good. So I would say to Adam22, yo, don't be insecure if the nigga got 15 inches of meat.
As a civilian, if she's cheating on her man, that only means you're giving her something that her man's not giving her.
I've been known to have that effect. I apologize.
See, all right. Now I'm going to have to really mind you next time you're going to an adult event that he's going to be at, right?
No, but I would be turned on if you were there.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like you're part of it.
So you think that if me and you go out to a party and we see him, that
she just handed this nigga a participation trophy. No, you're part of it. Please, nigga. Come on, man.
there's a